So up until this point of the podcast, my mic's having a bunch of issues, but there's still some good parts left. We just didn't get to hear me talk about My Hero or Attack on Titan, but there's about 30 minutes left of the podcast, so here it is.
You know, there's an anime called something I Eat Your Pancreas or some shit. It's called I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. That's an anime name.
That's in the fan service section with tentacles.
Dead ass.
With the zero manga sales and everything, they just got funding and decided to make it an anime.
Okay, here's something really cool. Tokyo Ghoul Re's getting that game. It's called Call to Exist. And
Is that Re or is that just Tokyo Ghoul?
It's Re.
Oh.
You're gonna have playable characters like Toka, Arima, Shu. Oh, that's gonna be so fucking good.
And he did not once say Kaneki.
Well, he was already an obvious character you can play.
I don't know.
Listen.
I kind of didn't like the new Tokyo Ghoul characters.
Ooh. All right. This is, in my opinion, one of the biggest letdowns in gaming. But I watched gameplay of the old Seven Deadly Sins game that originally came out for Season 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I was highly disappointed with how it was put together.
It seems like Japanese companies don't know how to do graphics very well. That makes
Well, it wasn't even the graphics. For me, it was more of like the game, the fighting style itself. Like, you know how like in Seven Deadly Sins, everyone has a specific ability like special to them.
Yeah.
You really didn't see their magic or any of their special abilities. You just saw spamming of fucking buttons.
Really?
Yeah, they were just spamming buttons fighting, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, you know, it'd be pretty cool to see someone throw like a fucking magic fireball, and then you see whoever's playing Meliodas just run up and full counter. No, that shit don't happen.
It's because they pop out these games to make money when their like shows are popping off, you know?
Yeah, and you know how like, all right, you guys know how iconic the voices are, not only for sub but dub.
Yeah.
They said fuck the dub voices, and they just went straight sub for the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the sub actress for them. I really do. Meliodas has a classic voice actor because every time he says sate sate sate, but barely talks. All the characters barely talk. You just read the dialogue.
Yeah, that's how most Japanese games are as well.
I'm trying to get the story read to me. I ain't trying to do all this bullshit reading.
Facts. No one's got time for reading.
Something that we've talked about a lot, like earlier, or just us in general, is talking about animators.
Yeah.
And they don't get enough love. And hardworking animators, average pay is $27,000 a year in Japan.
That's it?
That's it.
That's like lower middle class, right?
Is that in US dollar or what?
Yeah, that's in USD. Let's find out how much that is. USD to yen.
I'm pretty sure Japanese money's worth more.
Well, there's more of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost 3 million yen.
Yeah.
It's not.
But I mean, it's still the same if you think of it. It's like the same amount.
Yeah. So that's not that much. But imagine saying you get paid 2 million, like even if it's like yen, you get paid 2 million a year.
Like for 24 episodes, it cost around 1.2 to 1.6 million dollars. And like the revenue's just not there yet, I don't think, for anime. Like it's just not.
Really? Crunchyroll and like Funimation pay a lot.
Well,
of money.
This anime movie they were showing, it's called Makuya.
Yeah.
And it was played in the US for 2 weeks and it made 160 grand.
I
mean, that's not crazy, but
not good though. It's a movie?
Yeah, it's called
so it's only like 2 hours long, right?
Yeah. That's like 7 episodes, right?
Yeah. So but that is movie quality animation, so they probably did a lot more work. Sure. But I mean, the new Attack on Titan animation is movie quality, I'd say.
Oh, it definitely is, without a doubt. Have you guys ever seen Chinese animation?
No.
Yes.
It is a 1,000 times nicer. Just shitty writing.
But yeah, like Japanese anime will always be the best, but there is some very questionable animation from Japan. I will say that.
I agree. It seems like they get lazy sometimes.
Another huge news. Also in the news, One Piece gets a new anime film this summer, or next summer, to celebrate its 20th year running.
Yeah, 20 years, 20 fucking years down the line, they still haven't found the One Piece.
Same.
I'm only a year older than 2 years older than the anime.
Then
That's it.
you're 2 years older than the anime?
That's it.
Jesus Christ.
One Piece is ridiculous. Goku's already fucking saved the universe 5 or 6 times, but they can't find one fucking One Piece.
I don't even know what that even means.
Look at this Chinese anime. Hold on.
Are you gonna put it in the chat?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Anima showed on stream. Look
I
at
tried
this.
to post this on Reddit, but I think because my account's new, I thought it was spam.
Incarnation.
Yeah, I'm about to watch this on stream. Like, this is nuts. This is the animation of Chinese and. This is Chinese animation.
It's insane, isn't it?
Dude, this is nuts. What is this?
Why are these two Beatles fucking? Dude, it looks like World of Warcraft freaking.
I mean, this is kind of cool though.
It's almost kind of like makes me sick.
This is Chinese anime.
I can't listen. The Chinese language is too like rough. I'm not a big fan of it.
There's no way this is Chinese anime. Right?
It is.
This is what they actually show in like China, like when they put out anime.
Mhm.
No way.
Has very clean animation.
Yeah.
So, Cameron, before I came back to school, Cameron was watching this thing called Absolute Duo, and the author is launching a new manga or light novel.
Never seen Absolute Duo.
What for Absolute Duo? Yeah.
What about
That
it?
guy's. He's making a new light novel.
Absolute Duo was alright. Main character is iffy. Could have been better. The personality and the traits that the character has does not fit the story at all. A character with a dark background looking to not only revenge but get stronger. But it's a passive, quiet character with no actual like dark emotion at all. He's just like he's a bitch.
Hey guys, look in the chat. Let's watch this together real quick. This is a little bit of a trailer, a preview.
Of what?
The
the fairy tale?
Already seen it, bub.
Tell me you're at 0, guys.
I'm at 0.
Hold on.
Dude.
Let me get the stream set up.
This is gonna be a crazy fall season.
Alright, I'm at 0.
3,
Alright.
2, 1, go. That noise, that sound, I love it.
What makes that sound? What instrument?
I don't fucking know.
Probably a
Oh,
computer.
it's coming, boys. It's hype. New Adventures, mine. Chicago.
I still have yet to watch Fairy Tail.
What?
I watched like 15 episodes. It looks sick though.
That's her Dragon Force.
Hey, it was Jalal.
I'm not a huge fan of Gray.
That wasn't Jalal. I hate you so fucking much.
Was it what's his name?
It's Seraph.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of Gray. Is that his name?
Yeah, Gray. He's the one who always takes his shirt off.
Yeah, I'm not
He's
a huge fan of him.
I wasn't a fan of his magic, but they reworked him in the anime, like his magic, and made it even better.
Oh, it's like worse than the manga?
No, his ice make magic, and honestly, is not that great. If it was just normal ice magic, it'd be good, but it's ice make magic.
He's still the strongest ice make magic user though. Other than his teacher.
His what's it called? what's the name? The white hair guy that trained under the same teacher. He's actually
Yeah.
better at Ice Fake Magic than Gray. Because Gray
It's not as
Gray, what?
yeah, it wasn't as complete as Gray, but
That's because
he started using two hands.
Yeah. If he Gray can't use one hand, he can only use two. This guy can use one hand if he really wants to.
But it's not as good.
It's not as good, but it's still faster than Gray with two hands.
His name's Lion too, I think. Yeah, it's Lion.
It took Natsu and Gray to beat him. If it was just Gray wouldn't have won.
And then Natsu is just fucking busted. He defeated Jalal, and I don't care what Cameron says. He didn't need the either. He still beat him.
If he wouldn't have made the Ether Nano, he would not have beat Jalal.
Well, guess what? That's
the Ether Nano awakened the Dragon Force inside of him.
It's still part of his shit, dude. So he won.
He basically consumed elements and got power off of it. Ether Nano is full of magic.
He shouldn't have had it there.
Natsu is out of magic.
Jalal sucks, and Natsu's the best.
Jalal was one of the 10 Wizard Saints. Natsu's not even S-Class.
Just because he's not ranked S-Class doesn't mean he isn't, you know?
He isn't S-Class. That's the thing.
But his actual strength is technically S-Class.
I mean, yes or no. He can make S-Class, but like, how do I say it? Jalal is a wizard that's on par with Jura or people like Loxus and Gildart, and Natsu can't even compare to them.
It depends. If like Lucy or somebody's in trouble, he can.
I literally don't have not a fucking clue what you guys are talking about.
I'm telling you right now, Natsu cannot beat Gildart.
He can beat Loxus if he had to. Because, I mean, Jalal would defeat Loxus.
You know, you do realize that Natsu couldn't beat Loxus without Gagio, right? Natsu always has someone helping him. Natsu can't win his own fights.
Well, that's just like Indra and what's the other one?
Ashura.
And Ashura. I mean, that's also having a power is having like comrades and shit.
You can have comrades, but you can't. I'm not going to consider him an S-Class wizard if he can't do shit on his own.
He defeated one of the strongest wizards of all time.
Who?
If he walked around with a nano in his pocket, Jalal, dude.
Jalal. You do realize Jalal fought Urza? Who's the dude's name that sacrificed himself for Urza and Natsu?
Oh, Urza's childhood friend. I forgot his name.
Yeah, fought him, fought Urza, then fought Natsu, beat Natsu. Natsu eats the Ether Nano to awaken Dragon Force, and that's the only reason Natsu wins.
Well, Jalal was also a lot stronger because he had the demon power or whatever in him, so it was kind of a...
Yeah. And he uses true heavenly body magic.
Well, yeah, it's the most broken.
He's one of the 10 Wizard Saints. He was ranked 6 out of fucking 10.
I mean, they're not going to make it an anime and make the main character not, like, one of the biggest badasses.
He's a badass, but, like, you can't really put him at the top there. Like, Gildart, he's not on level with Gildart. He's not on level with Makarov. How do I say this?
We could fight about this all night.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people above him. There's no way Natsu could beat Jura.
Lucy's the strongest, dude.
Lucy, actually, hey, you read the manga, haven't you?
No.
She's actually insanely strong towards the end of the manga.
Okay, I have one small topic and then one big topic to end on. Okay. As most of you guys know, this is like pop culture. Well, as you guys know, but like anybody who's watching on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, this is pop culture. This isn't just anime. Yeah. So I want to say that, did you guys know that at the end of every Avengers movie, Thanos is at the end smiling?
Yeah, that makes sense, because it's been a while that they've been building up on it. Was it 18 movies?
Yeah. So 2012, 2015, and 2018. There's literally screenshots of him smiling at the end of every movie. And the last thing I want to say is, people are tying the shooting that happened in Jacksonville today to gaming, and they are saying that gaming makes people violent, and
They were
that
playing
gaming
Madden.
and that gaming should be like banned or restricted.
Okay, well, let me say this: they were playing Madden, so
I'm just saying, like, yeah, I'm like, I think it's ignorant that these people are using this tragedy of the shooting to push their own personal agenda, you know? And it
I don't know if
really,
you've seen the guy, but he looked very crack-headed out, dude. He didn't look very stable.
and like, so all these people are using this shooting and stuff to push their own personal agenda because for some reason think the gaming community is like all white supremacists, and that we all get together and like just form attacks on people. And like, but literally, I've been in the gaming like world I've been playing online games since I was like 9 years old or something. Never once have I wanted to mass murder people like on a serious note to like from playing a video game.
I mean, if you look at the guy, he looks like a shooter.
And there's people, it doesn't matter, all walks of life, every race, all ages of people play games, but there's always going to be in every single community, it doesn't matter if it's gaming, politics, any sort of community, there's going to be the crazies, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think we have a gun problem or violence problem or a drug problem. I think we have a mental health problem.
Yeah. And I don't think people, as soon as a like shooting happens, I don't want to get into politics or whatever, but I don't think as soon as a shooting happens, people should turn to Twitter or whatever social media and be like, oh, that's what happens when you don't have gun laws in the U.S. Literally within the same hour of someone's family being like ripped apart.
Bitch, we got freedom.
It's just annoying, and I think that them trying to turn the gaming industry into some like people who game, make them like mental patients, or like everybody who games is a murderer or a psychopath. It's just really annoying.
I honestly just don't care. Their opinions don't matter. It'll blow over after a month. Like nothing's gonna change.
Yeah, okay, here I seen Keemstar tweeted, the gaming community needs to come together and fight back. We will be attacked in the coming days by the mainstream media, politicians, political parties, and the NRA with video game causes violence. Do not let them blame video games.
Dude, we nerds will unite.
We will come together with all the sweat and the body odor we can muster up.
all
There's a video of like the live stream.
Yeah.
The guy like screaming shit.
Yeah. And just because a shooting happened at a gaming event doesn't mean all gamers are like dangerous to society.
Fucking Madden event, dude.
Yeah. It's not even like a violent game either. It's just a piece of trash who kills people. That's literally all it is. Doesn't matter what community he's in, he's a piece of trash, doesn't matter. Really, you're gonna shoot innocent people for absolutely no reason at a gaming event you attended? I mean, really. It's just, I don't know. It's ignorant.
Sick to my stomach.
Yeah. And then there's like all these things like gaming events. There's not gonna be small local gaming events anymore. Like I seen that. Like no one's gonna want to run a gaming event anymore, and because like people are gonna be scared of like shooting, and if you don't have the right security, you might get sued or something, stuff like that. So I don't know.
One of the players that were there got shot in the thumb.
Yeah, one of the players there got grazed by a bullet in the head, and then 3 people died.
It seriously pisses me off.
But I agree. I don't think we should let the mainstream media or whatever like bash
to shit than just fucking.
Because the only things the mainstream media are gonna attack are things they don't understand, and everybody in the mainstream media 100% doesn't play video games or knows anything about the.
If you're gonna be a shooter, you're gonna be a shooter. It's not really.
Yeah.
It has to do with anything. It's just you're fucked up in the head. I mean, that's all I could think of, at least.
and the media is gonna twist this as much as they can, and they're gonna, especially like these liberal, what's it called, anti-gun things. They're gonna try to use
like a
this.
heyday to them.
Yeah. So
Like the guy got shot in the thumb. He literally he tweeted out, and literally 10 seconds later, one of the MSNBC people were tweeted at him and said to DM him and stuff.
Yeah, which I think is ridiculous. And because they're gonna be making all these statements about gaming and stuff. I don't care what your political party is. They're gonna all these headlines are gonna be in gaming event, esports event, and then old people are gonna see it and be like, "Oh, my kid's in esports. I'm not gonna let him go to his events or play them games anymore."
We need to focus on. We don't need to take guns away. We just need. How does this kid even get a gun?
I don't know. And why? Like, if you're going to a gaming event, the dude is from Baltimore. I'm pretty sure. Why do you have a gun on you going to a gaming event? And unless this was premeditated, which I don't know if it was or not. It only happened today, a couple hours ago. So, like, I don't know. I'm just worried that
it makes me not want to go to them anymore either.
It makes you worry about events, even like anime events. Like, you never know. Any event could be shot up nowadays. But anime event, esports event, any big event like Anime Ohio that I'm going to, I think me and Cameron are going to. Me, Cameron, and Dusty. I mean, that could be shut up. We don't know, but like, I don't know. But then I'm just worried that the mainstream media will twist these communities. Like, say a anime event gets shut up, they're gonna run, anime convention or pop culture convention. What's wrong with these new generation of kids? They're just gonna twist it around. So,
but been happening for fucking the past few years bad.
That's all I gotta say on this. So,
yeah.
You guys got anything to
add? Fuck mainstream media.
Same. Get your news from Twitter. I'm just kidding.
Exactly, like a real man.
No, Twitter's mainstream media as well now.
Yeah, it is.
But how about this? Everybody get your news from PewDiePie. Period.
Yeah, that's the only person you need to get your news from.
So I'm
or Ninja, because Ninja's live streaming has 10 kills right now.
Everybody loves Poots.
All right, well, I'm good to wrap this up. Are you guys? You got anything to add?
Nope.
All right, we'll be back next week. Next Sunday. So
see ya.
See ya.
Don't rain on me.